Hello everyone and welcome to episode 24 of Flat Ride of the Week. Today I'm doing the Jump rides manufactured by Huss. I originally planned to do the Music Express type of rides this week, but due to lack of time I ended up doing this. And as always, if you think I said something incorrect or that I forgot something, you can leave a comment down below. Let's get started. So Huss introduced the Jump somewhere in the mid-90s. The Jump consists of a main structure with 5 arms attached to it. At each end of the arm there's a gondola that seats 8 people, so the capacity of the rides is 40 people per cycle. The gondolas are slightly tilted outwards. The gondolas stay on the same angle for the whole cycle. And the arms can go up to 20 meters or 65 feet. All arms are lifted up together by one big hydraulic pump in the middle of the structure. The arms can go up slowly and lift down quickly, creating some kind of freefall effect. The arms can also lift up quickly and bounce down, so there is variety in the cycle. The Jump was available as both permanent and transportable model. Huss discontinued producing the Jump around 2006. And Huss only produced 4 Jumps. 3 of them were transportable versions, all 3 sold to German showmen, and the 4th one was the only park version. The 3 transportable Jumps were all sold in 1996. One was called Freefall and was owned by German showman Royale. They traveled with it for 1 year and then sold it to German showman Hanstein, who traveled with it until 1998. Then Hanstein sold it to Six Flags Great Adventure, where it operated from 1999 until 2003. At Great Adventure it was renamed to Jumpin' Jack Flash, and the backdrop was removed. Due to many mechanical problems, they removed it in 2003 and placed it in their graveyard. And then the other 2 transportable Jumps were named Jumping. One was sold to German showman Distel, who traveled with it until 2005. Then they sold it to Fantastic Shows, who operated the Jumping at the Washington State Fair until 2015. The ride is still in storage and is said to be up for sale. And the other Jumping was sold to Kinsler. They only traveled with it for 2 years until 1998, then they sold it to Dubai. It then later ended up in Saudi Arabia in a park called Happyland, where it operated until 2014. Now it is rusting away at the Al Hokair workshop in Saudi Arabia, together with a bunch of other Huss rides. The 4th Jump was the only park version. It was located at Yanfusen Fancy World in Taiwan. It is unknown when it opened, but it closed somewhere between 2002 and 2006. It was replaced by a Huss Flick Flack, which closed in 2018. It is unknown where the Jump is now. So as you just heard, the Jump model was pretty much a fail, only 4 were sold. It was a huge ride with tons of mechanical problems and high maintenance costs. Thanks to that, there are no Jumps operating anymore since 2015. And Huss introduced a 2nd generation of the Jump in 2003, named the Jump 2. This ride was developed as a customized ride for Canada's Wonderland. It almost makes the same movements as the original Jump model, but there are some differences. It's slightly taller than the Jump and the gondolas are completely different. Unlike the Jump, the gondolas don't stay in the same position as they can swing up to an angle of about 120 degrees. The gondolas are also very different. At the end of each arm of the Jump 2, there's some kind of claw with 4 2-seater floorless gondolas. The Jump 2 has the same capacity as the original Jump, so 40 people per cycle. The Jump 2 is only available as park version and is still in production, but there's still only one built, the Sledgehammer at Canada's Wonderland. Sledgehammer operated without much problems and attracted many guests, but since the mid-2010s, the Sledgehammer has a lot of mechanical issues and is broken down many times. And now the competition. The only real competition to this ride is the Fabry Spider, which is very similar to Huss's Jump 2. It makes the exact same movements, but it's smaller and has a smaller capacity. It only has 4 arms, and at the end of each arm there's a gondola with 4 outside facing seats. The Spider was introduced in 2019 and there's already one being built for French showman Faussaire. It is planned to open at Luna Park Cap d'Agde in the south of France in summer 2020. So that was it for this short flat ride of the week. The jumps are a very rare ride. As you heard, there are no original jumps in operation anymore, sadly. They looked very beautiful and intense, but well, I can't really tell that because I have not been on one personally. But the Huss Jump 2 is still in operation at Canada's Wonderland, and I quote from someone that has been on it stage. So he says it's really intense and that it feels like a drop tower mixed with an Enterprise. And his favorite part of the cycle are the jumps and the drops, mainly the drops because they give a special feeling. Well, the Jump 2 looks very intense. I'm not sure if it's more intense than the original Jump, but well, the original Jump is impossible to ride and the Jump 2 is at the other side of the world, so I don't think I will be ever able to tell. Anyway, I might actually be riding the Fabry Spider in August, because I will be going to Luna Park Cap d'Agde. Not sure if it will be ready, but I hope so, because it's probably the closest I'll get to riding a jump. So that was it. As always, you can join my Discord server if you want to stay updated with the newest videos, and if you want to help the flat ride of the week by sending me pictures of the rides I'm covering. The link is in the description. And thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next week. Goodbye.